Llewellyn's castaways. We're at cleveleys tonight, fishing for a bass or an hound, and I hope everybody enjoys. Just hope my Wi-Fi signal stays on. I've had to move round and move my bivvy to get a signal on my phone, so hopefully it stays on. How it does. I've just put one in, Daz, close. It's not been in long. I hope you can see from the tide's just coming. It's just on the flood at the minute, Daz. But it's coming in nicely now, mate. Hopefully I can get a bass out or an hound in a bit, maybe a pup or whatever. It does, yeah. I've got my fingers crossed, mate. I've got one in, it's only about 40 yard out in this, 40, 50 yard out in this channel in front of me. There's another one at the back, but I've just flopped it in this one for the time being. It's on flood. Okay, Daz, cheers, mate. Hi, Richard. You alright, mate? Over at cleveleys after a bass tonight, hopefully. We can get one out. Look at flies are doing my head in. There's little midges everywhere. Hi, Randall. Thanks for coming in, mate. California, wow. Cheers, David. Oh, the picture's okay and the sound's okay. Hi, Mick and Nick. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Mark. Thanks for coming in, Mark. I've only been in the water, what, 5 minutes. Cheers, Daz. I've had to turn everything round, mate. I've had a job trying to get the get a signal on my phone, and the wind decided to turn round, so I've had to turn the bivvy round and everything and mess about and move up a bit, try and get a signal on my phone. A bit of a nightmare. I had all the boy races down earlier on. There's still a few of them here at the minute, but I'm not bothered as long as you don't mind me. So yeah, it's a cracking night for it. Could have done with a bit more of a surf on it for bass, but we'll see. Hey, Nick. No, I'm not, Mark. I'm down at Anchor Zone, mate. It's a bit further down. I was going to go to Russell, but there was a load of clowns down there, so I decided to come up here. At least I know there's people up and down here, you see, so a bit safer up here, especially when you're on your own down there. It's a bit of a dodgy place at night. I'm not saying it's bad light, you know, but it can be a bit of a dodgy place at night, especially when you're on your own. As I come down here, I thought it's a bit safer down here. At least there's people about, and cars are up and down all the time. I did let a few know, Daz. Can you shove it on Bendham for me, if you would, please? And I'll approve it later on when I get home. Do appreciate it, Daz, thanks. Yeah, I let a few of the groups know last night. I was coming on about 8:30. which isn't far. It's just turned 8:30. Hiya Mick, thanks for coming in mate. Cheers Des, you're the star, thank you. I've got the camera like this. I'll just turn it around slightly just to see if I can show you me casting one out later. Hey Peter, thanks for coming in mate. Thanks very much. I'm fishing tonight. Just let me get this rig a minute. I'm fishing pennel rigs tonight. I'm on a spring-loaded pennel. 70-pound body and 30-pound trace. And I'm fishing black lug with prawn with a splashdown and a 6-ounce lead. So them's my traces tonight. I say they're about 3 foot long. Them's what I'm using tonight. I've got the Daiwa HPV out tonight with these 7HT Millionaire reel. I had a few casts with it before when I came, and it was fluffing up a bit, so I've had to alter a couple of things on it just to tame it down a bit. But it's a lovely reel, so just hope I can catch something with it tonight. See how we go on. It was nice before when I came. It seems to have chilled out a bit now. It's gone a bit chilly, so hence why I've had to put my my leggings on and my big coat. Just went chilly all of a sudden and the wind turned round, so I ended up turning everything round with the bivvy and stuff just to keep the wind off. Is she alright, Mick? How's she done that? Oh, you're in pain. Oh, God bless. It is, Dave, definitely cold. Yeah, I hope you're both better soon as well. Well, it doesn't help sometimes on box hands. Same with my box when I'm sat down on my box. I mean, I've got a seat rest thing at the back, a backrest thing on it. But it doesn't half hurt your back, bottom of your back. And base of your bottom. That's even with a cushion on. They're not the comfiest of things, but at least there's something to sit on when you're fishing. I phoned this afternoon, Daz, about 2:10, and they was waiting for her to be picked up to take home. So yeah, she's going home today, which I'm made up. So I've come out to have a bit of chill time because I've been worrying about it all and God knows what else and different things on my mind. So they'll come out and have a couple of hours on the rod, just to clear me head a bit. And, made up. That's one of the thingies, riding a bike, hoodie on, mask on, no number plate on it, no lights on it. One of the lads was down here last night on the Gim Wall. It is, mate. Definitely does. One of the lads was down here last night fishing on the Gim Wall, and he had his keys in the ignition and the window down slightly, and the car was right near him. And apparently somebody's put their hand in and pitched his car, and he was sat here most of the night last night. So he ended up getting the car took home. He had a spare set of keys at home. But you can't trust anybody these days. Apparently they had a couple of fish out last night, so, but it's flat calm at the minute. It is ideal for a bass. I mean, if there were a bit of a chop on water, it'd be ideal. I'll give this another 10 minutes or so, and then I'll put a fresh one back out again. Yeah, it does, definitely. So I don't like coming down here on my own sometimes, but you know, if there's people about in the cars and stuff, it's not too bad. Okay, Pete, tell him thanks very much, mate. I know he did say he was busy before he try and jump on later on. I don't know what was on him, Daz. You've got to watch them, haven't you, when you've got those keys on and everything. I mean, I've got me good old faithful at the side of me, and my keys are in my box. It is, Daz. And you know the Gim Wall, you've got the car right near you. I had a bit of a trouble with power bank tonight, and I found out that the top USB isn't charging. The bottom one is. So hopefully all that'll go to plan. I've got me spotlights to put on after. Once it goes a bit dark and it light everything up, it saves me putting my tip lights on. Oh, I didn't know, Daz. Joking it. And he's in a wheelchair as well, disabled. Disgusting. I don't know what sense he's seen in it, to tell you the truth. I just feel sorry for him, because he'd probably been sat there till early hours this morning. I've just had a little tap on my rod. Or something's gone past. I say I'm only about 40 yards out. This channel in front. But I dropped one in when it was on the flood, when it was flooding in. I put one in, little channel, and just see if anything picks it up on the way through. There's Daz. I took mine this morning for a service, and they were all sat there like robots, and I were booking it in. Hey Kevin. Bass, hopefully a nice bass, or an hound if one comes through. Could do with a bit more chop on water. So yeah, I took the car in this morning for a service, and they've labels all over the walls and everything now saying no cash, card only, card only, card only. So I said that's one way of going cashless society, innit? You know, people are complying with tapping and tapping and tapping and tapping and tapping. We dropped it off this morning, then I had to mess about waiting for a courtesy car. When I got the courtesy car, they said it wants petrol in it. I said, well, I'm not putting petrol in it. I'm only going 4 mile home, 4 mile back. So I took it back empty the way I got it. the manager then said to him, why didn't you fill the car up for him before he took it? And then what petrol he used, he could have put back in. But never mind. Mine's done now for another 12 months. So yeah, we're hoping for a bass. A bass or a hound, but it's not choppy enough, the water. Probably end up with a dogfish or something after. I found out here it's usually an hour before high tide and half an hour after high tide. High tide tonight is 10:30, so another 2 hours yet, well just under 2 hours before we get to high tide. And I've got black log on tonight and king prawn, big prawns on. So yeah, I got the old fishing rod out. An old fishing rod and my reel that I've had made for me. So I had to set it up when I first got here. It was running a bit fast, it was fluffing up all the time and the magnets wasn't going right back to the spool. So I messed about with it and played about with it. Well, it's better than Preston does it. I was told the other day there's been too much water gone through there, clean water. That's why the flounders have gone off. You better June, July and August there. Because you get the bass, you get some nice big flounder out of there as well, and sea trout. Brilliant in the summer months. I go down there myself because it's nearer for me. It's not as far as here. I mean, I have to go to Fleetwood tonight to pick my worm up and then come back up this side like. But it's only another 5-10 minute drive. I couldn't do that, Daz. Hey Shaz, if you're on. I couldn't do that, taste that water. I couldn't put it on my finger and just tap it on my tongue. Yeah, you do, Daz, definitely. Hey Sarah, thanks for popping on, love. Give this another 10 minutes and I'll put a fresh one out. For those of you that's never been on before, where you from? I'm just going to pick my camera up and just show you whereabouts. We're at a place near Blackpool in Lancashire. And that's the, I think it's a pity really, I couldn't have got the sunset, but there's clouds at the back there. But right at the top there is Blackpool Tower. Hi Lee, thanks for popping on. I'll be over there, Lee, Friday. I'm going to stay with my mum for a couple of weeks. I'll be up at Clondidno. But yeah, there's the, that's where I'm fishing. Just at the end there's a bullnose, but I couldn't park down there tonight when I got here, so I ended up moving on. Hi Shane, thanks mate. Yeah, so I'd love to have got the sunset, but It's all covered up. There's a couple of boats. Right over in the background there is Ayrsham and Morecambe. Right over there at the back. But yeah, if there had been a bit more of a surf on it, it'd have been fine. But they're all down there tonight with the cars. There's a lot of boy racers down there. So you can hear them beeping their horns. They usually have loud music on as well, which gives you an headache. So yeah, that's where we're fishing. Place called Cleveleys, Anchors Holding, in between Blackpool and Fleetwood on the Lancashire coast. So it was nice before, but now it's the sun's gone down. It's gone a bit chilly. Hi Jim, if you're on. Thanks for coming in. We've got all the old stuff out tonight, all the old gear out tonight. The old Daiwa and the old Daiwa Millionaire. Could do with being a bit of a surf on it, Shane. It's flat calm. I was expecting to be a bit of a surf. I had all my gear set up and everything. I've had to move it all and come down to get a signal on my phone. I couldn't get a signal on my phone, so I've had to move everything about. But it seems to be working fine now. Just hope it stays on. Little black flies everywhere at the minute. I don't know if you heard me before, Jim. Thanks for popping on, mate. Hope all's well. Well, you got a good view of the rod. I will put my lights on in a bit, it'll brighten it all up again. It's gone a bit dark now. I will get this one in a minute because it's been in there now over half an hour. It's probably washed out a bit, the bait. So I can alter this slightly. There we go. I've got wires everywhere, under my feet and everywhere. Power bank for phone, power bank for me lights, charging cables everywhere. I've got more power going on here than electricity board. Oh, you know it, do you, Jim? Lovely place. Damn sight better than what it used to. I mean, years ago, where I am now, when the tide came in, it used to come over the wall, over the main road and flood the main road. It's alright down there, Mark. I used to go down to Deganway and get the peeler crab when tide was out, and then where the train station is, go up the other side of the train station fishing into the back side of the estuary there, and it's brilliant for place. They're bigger than bin lids. It's a cracking place for place. Just have a little mouthful of coffee and then I'll get this one in. Hi Philip. You alright, pal? It's alright, Tony, don't worry about it, mate. I did send you a message to tell you I was coming over. Yeah, it's a nice spot there. Mark, I think that was your comment that you just put up. Anchor's home, mate. Well, it's not far off cleveleys, is it? Just a little bit up the road, yeah. It's Anchor's home here where I am, just on Slipway at Anchor's home. I lost a nice cod here last year, just on the ramp there, pulling it in. And it spit the hook at the bottom. Good evening, Robert. How are you? Hey, Diana. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Davids. Thanks for coming in, mate. Yeah, little flies are all over the place. Like little midges are horrible, making you itch. I've not been in long, Phil. Just before 8:30 I was in water. I'm going to get this one in a minute. I'm using black lug and prawn, king prawn. Evening, Major. Thank you. How are you, mate? Right. Oh yeah, it's set, Tony. I think it's a bit calm for him at the minute, mate. I don't think they'll come on just yet. It's usually just before high water, innit? And then just after high water. High tide's at 10:30. I did have a couple of guys come down before nattering with me, and he said, I seem to know your face, and we was talking, that bloody flask. And we was talking, and he used to go to the Tangerine Club many years ago. He said, I thought I knew your face. Anyway, I was telling him I was live streaming tonight. He said, right, I'm going to jump on after and have a watch. So I said, oh, thanks. I thought where I am at the minute, now in this little channel here, I thought I'd have had a little flounder or something like that, but it's very muddy when I put it in before it just sunk in the mud. I lifted it up off the mud so the bait were on top. Can everybody still see the tip of the rod? I can still see it, but I'll put my lamps on after. Hi, Timothy. I've not been in long. Hi, Lynn. Okay, love. Them ribs you put in before, I'm looking forward to them when I get back. A nice cold beer. Cheers, mate. No, I've not been on Crime Watch. Thanks, Lynn. It's near your time now, isn't it, for the no, I can't remember what it's called now. Jungle. Anyway, I'm going to reel this one in and get this fresh one on and get it wellied out. See if I can get it a bit further. Well, I can get it a bit further out, but come out of this channel that's in front of me. I'll just get over the other side of it. I'm sorry if I miss any comments. I'll let you chat amongst yourselves just while I get this one set up and got it chucked out, and I'll be back very shortly. Well, I've had a bite and it looks like crabs. Good thing I checked it. Come out of that channel. Pick this one out. Just like that. Just get a worm on here. I know what I did forget tonight. My head torch. I'll get my spot lamps on in a bit. Lighten things up a little bit. Shall be with everybody in one momento. I'm using tonight the prawns and where are we? And black logs. There we go. And that one's about 110 yards out. That's it, I can see tip of my rod. I had the writing over the tip of my rod. Let's just see where we are with our lights. Let's bring them over here. Let's get that. So. So spotlight on now. Right, good coffee. Okay, I'm back with you all now. You'll be in trouble now, Jim. What have you done now? Been winding Rob up? Have you been winding up, Jim? Makes me laugh when he starts with Rob. So funny. It was the gay lad from Scotty Corner. I meant the comments for last night. I do apologise, Rob, if he's still on. I can't remember his name. Just get this light up there a bit. But yeah. You certainly are, Daz. So comical. They make my night when I'm on. They certainly do. A right laugh. They are, Sarah, definitely. So funny. So funny. All the channels are. They're all great channels. There's that many of them. I won't be able to chat to anybody shouting everybody out because there's so many of them to shout out. It's unbelievable. I don't know. When you're out again, Daz, because I need to meet up with you, don't I, to get your reel sorted out. I'm supposed to be going over to Wales on Friday, but I've just got to see what's happening at the moment. I'll have to ring my pain in the backside brother up and find out what's going on. But I did speak to mum today. She was all there ready for the off in the ambulance, so I was made up. So she will be sat at home now, having a long-awaited Baileys. I've had this Daiwa 7HT Millionaire done for me, Tony. John built it up for me a couple of weeks ago, picked it up last week. So I'm old school tonight, the old Daiwa and the old Daiwa rod, the HPB, so everything's old school. Back from the 80s. I do like using them with coasters on though, I'm not so keen on them that you clamp down on the rod. But I left it on in case I had to put the fixed spool on. Hey Dave. Okay the minute mate. No fish yet. I've only been here, what? I've been fishing just over 35 minutes. 40 minutes. There's plenty of time yet. Night tide's at 10:30. It's a big difference, Tony, casting a 12'2" rod to a 13'6". It's a lot quicker at the end. You can slow everything down with a longer rod. But with a shorter rod, you've got to you've got the compression on a mitten before you lose that compression at the end. Yeah, it's nice tonight, Dave. I was hoping for a bit of a chop on water, but it has gone a bit cooler. But I did show, for those that's not seen, if I can just get my lights out of the way here for a minute. Put that over there. Put that there. Like so. I know. It's a pity really I can't get the sunset. But that's where we are tonight. Blackpool's just up the road there. And you see the lights up in the distance, the bridge, and the towers lit up purple at the back. And all the nutters are off now. All the go fasters. Hi Steve, thanks for coming on mate. I'm at Anchor's home, you know where you usually go, up near Cleveleys. Yeah, it's too flat for me mate, I could have done with the surf on it, to tell you the truth. But there's a ramp here where you can get a big hound and you can walk down and pull it up to the corner, which I've done over the years with the cod, but I lost a nice cod here last year. Just as I got to the corner there, it decided to spit the hook. Have you had a good night, Steve? I know you said you was you with your lad or something? These flies are doing my head in. There's hundreds of them. They've all come since the tide's come in. Would it make you itch like mad? You feel lousy. Oh, they're all turning up now with the go fast cars. All the boy racers now turning up. It's just there for you. Is that rod tip too far away on the picture? Do you want me to drag it in a bit so you can see the tip? Sometimes, mate, you can get the odd little bass flirting through, you know, when it's like this up the channel. I've just put this one just over the first channel next to the one at the back. Kicking off now. Will be a fight in a minute. Now, just saying, is it too far away, that tip on the rod, or do you want me to drag it in a little? See if I can drag it in a little bit for you. Oops. There we go. That's better. Not better for you now. I put some mighty blue tape on the tip. Because it lights up when I put the spot lamps on. And it saves me putting a tip light on. Cheers, Mick. Cheers, Phil. Better as it was. Hi, Vern. Thanks for coming on, mate. You alright, Vern? Is it too near now, or do you want me to zoom it back out a bit? We'll get it in a minute. There we go. That's better. That's better. You see it now. I'm seeing this here and I can see it tipping my rod myself because the comments are covering it up. I think I said hi before, David, didn't I? There's that many come on, I forgot who I said hi to, but I say hi to everybody again. Cheers, Peter. I must have missed the comment, mate, because I was up before baiting and they're going up that quick. I don't like touching it to drag them down to see who's been on to shove them back up again. Oh, I'm like that for typing, one finger. You know, when the stream's on, I'm tapping away and putting it, oh, my finger. One finger, tapping away. There, and it's so, oh, you tap, 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 tap. We could just pick phone up and talk to people live on the live instead of tapping away. There's got to be a little bass out there somewhere, or a little flounder, or... I spoke to the woman tonight. Well, he was a friend of mine, he passed away about 4 years ago. And I used to get my bait off him all the time, and his wife took over. And she was saying it's been very, very slow or something at the minute. But I've had nights like this when it's been like this before. Get that light up there a bit more. I've had nights like this before, and it's produced some nice fish just after high tide. It's good further down on low water, but you've got to walk out about half a mile out at tide. And there's that many channels now behind you, you've got to be very careful because they flood that quick and they can cut you off. this spot lamp, something like. That's a bit better. Yeah, that's better. You can see it now. Hi Keith, thanks for coming on, mate. Yeah, this is my little spot lamps here. They have them on a power bank. And it just lights everything up when it's dark. And it saves me putting the tip lights on. I have got some in my box, little battery ones, but I can see it fine when it's like this now. They usually last about 8 hours in summer, the 12-volt battery. Little flies are doing my head in. Go away, little flies. I'll be itching off all the way home. Old boy races having a nattering background. Might even be chance of a little ray tonight as well, because I've picked them up before today on here. This time of year. Ray bass, hounds, dogfish. I don't mind though getting a dogfish, it saves a blank. Or it could have done with a bit more chopping water, a bit more of a turn in the water. Just get the odd fish coming in close, about 30-40 yard out. Hey Steve, thanks for coming in, mate. Hope you're okay. How's you, Keith? My mum's gone home today. She decided she could go home today, so she's gone home today. I'm hoping to go over on Friday and see her, stay with her a couple of weeks and sort things out. Oh, happy birthday, Peter. It was today, wasn't it? Happy birthday, mate. Many happy returns. I can't remember. I've lost track of all days, and today I thought it was Monday and it's Tuesday. Yeah, same here, Keith. I'm glad she's back now. She should be sat down now watching the TV, having her own thing and having a drink of a Baileys. She's been craving for a drink of Baileys. Yeah, it is. It's Wednesday tomorrow. It's just that bank holiday yesterday, Monday. I thought it was Monday today. I've been thinking it all day. It's been Monday. And it's Tuesday. Confusing. We've got another one on for this weekend. Another bank holiday. For Mr. Charles. Well, it's okay, mate. I'll speak to mine tomorrow. I had a funny feeling that my phone would ring while I was live, with Mum being at home now, but I just wanted to chill tonight. I did speak to her this afternoon. She was in the chair ready for the off. Had a little bags packed. Now look, before it came up on weather report, before they were going to have meteor showers starting tonight and this week. So I might get something on camera later. Usually get some nice things here, shooting stars here at night. Especially when it's a bit colder. Right, what time have we got? $25 to. I'll get this one in and put my other one back on. Fresh one on again. That last one I just brought in, the crabs had had it. No, not yet, Steve. This time yet, mate. I've been fishing 9:30. I'd have been fishing dead on an hour. We're still on the flood at the minute. Still on flood at the minute, mate. Yeah, it's 9:22 high tide, but you had an hour, don't you? So it's 10:22. You had an hour, don't you, after March? Can't remember now. It's been that long since I've been. I did, Diana, yeah, my mum loves it, Bailey's. It's the only pleasure she has when she's at home. And she'll be enjoying a few of them tonight. Hopefully she'll have a good night's sleep, because she's not been sleeping very well in the hospital. I knew it was something like that, Phil, yeah, past 10, 25 past 10. Yeah. I know it says in the book, doesn't it? 9:25, and then you had an hour, which is 10:25. And usually it's an hour here and half an hour or so after high tide, if they're there, if they're going to play ball. We should get some at home. I've had it before here. I've fished just after high tide and they started to bite. But it's good to be out again. I've got mums, and then I've got hell of a lot for casting. I've got a few fishing videos that I need to do as well. So there'll be a few more coming up after I've started. Well, when I've been to mums, there will be a few more coming up. Live streams and I'd love to have gotten the bull nose tonight, just a bit further down, but they were not, all the car park spaces was full. So I ended up coming up to here again. Paracetamol and codeine mix supposed to be alright, you know, for your back, what you dissolve in water. Like a big tablet, and you dissolve them in water. I think I used to have them iodine. Or the iodine, or iodine I think it's called. I used to have a couple of them in some water, a little glass of water, and within 10-20 minutes it started to kill it. Later I have ibuprofen. I took a lot of ibuprofen for sciatica. that's a nightmare when that starts. Then they gave me some more the other day, some Lanzaprozole, what they called, to take with them. Sorry I was doing something then, I've just missed some comments. Oh, Philip, Zappine. Oh, not for me, thanks, I've had them. No thanks. Even. Medical as well then. Have you still got your thingy on your jungle? I'm looking forward to them ribs, what you've done when I get home. Nice beard and some ribs. That's it, Tony, I know, and yeah, it's 27 foot, 7.46 metres, 27 foot. It starts tonight with the high tides, they start getting bigger this week. So I thought I'd come just as they start to get high and try and sneak a fish out. You sat outside? I don't blame you. It's gone a bit chilly here. I've had to put my things on, my leggings and my jacket. Here we've got a bit of music as well now, look. The rank. Oh. Not as good as my salt and pepper wings. Chicken wings, I should have got wings instead. It's just that I seen them, I thought, I'll get these and try them. Let's turn that round that way a bit so I can see. Is the focus alright for everybody? Looks a bit thingy on the tip, on the camera. Like it's trying to zoom in. It will be up there. Steve, what is it tonight? North Southerly, I think it is, or East Southerly, I think it is tonight. Air dogs will eat anything, Tony. Cheers, Steve. Just looks like it's a focus, the tip. No, you've not missed out yet, Paul. Cheers, Tony. It's alright, Lynn. Tesco's is open all night. Oh, there we go, got a bite. Just had a belting bite. Go on again. Go on again. That was a cracking bite. Go on again. That was a belting bite, that one then. Right, tap down on it. So they're there. They're here to play. Oh, meatball will. He loves spicy food, meatball. Let me just tighten the light up on it. Hey. Come on. Up you come. Oh, you had a bite on it. No blank. Look at waiting. I'll get the whole nuts in a minute. Let's get this one out. Crosses. Won't be in a minute, everybody, as I get this hook out. Forceps. Trust me to forget my head torch, of all things. There we are. Some bait going at it. And bait it back up. No blank. Look a whiting. Took off. Just one a little one.
Can I see it?
I've just put it back in.
Oh, do you put them back in?
Yeah, it's a little baby thing. Swum back to its mummy and daddy.
Oh, bless it.
Usually when they're about, the little things, the bass are about. So, got another one here ready. Well, that's a blanket at the road. Well, one of them. Well, you never know. Could do with one of them Vern's big spring cod. You never know. I think it's cup of coffee time now. Oh, there's one on. It was tap, 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 and then it stopped, then it tapped, then it stopped. Oh, that's a blank out of the way, thank God. Nice £10 spring cod compass now. So I've lost some nice ones here. Just on the ramp at the bottom, but there was a lot of a stronger tide. These were man prawn on Phil. King prawn at bottom and lug. I put prawn on because they seem to evening Andrew, thanks for popping on. They seem to like the prawn, the bass down here for some reason, and the flounder place when they decide to come through. So I'm just over at the back end of that channel. Yeah, I could do with a cod. I'm just over the back. There's a little channel here in front of it. It's about 40-50 yard out, and then there's another one about 80 yard out. And I've gone right up today, just dropped it into the other channel at the back there. It's about 110 yard out. So they are there. Yeah, thanks for popping on, Andrew. I just had a little whiting. Save the blank. Save the blank. Have I missed somebody called John? I apologise if I've missed someone called John. Oh, hey John. Cheers, Paul. I did see your pictures the other day on Facebook. There we go again, another one. Oh. Catching line. Move it towards me. Come on. Come on. Still on. I'll have to go down the steps, folks, so won't be a minute. That's definitely no blank. Nice big hound. It's about £4. I'll just get it unhooked. Won't be a minute, folks. Got him out of breath. There we go, everyone. Go and get this girl back. Take my coat off after that one. I'll just get this one and I'll be back with everybody. So I could have done with my head torch. Found my glasses. Won't be a minute, folks. Sorry about this. Well, the tiz was at the minute. Open! In there. What's this? Come on, open. I'm liking the worm and prawn. Right there. Just get one out. Won't be a minute, folks. Yeah. Hey, warmed up a bit now. Hi Emily. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Put me out of breath. About £4 that one. Hi Emily, thanks for joining. So that's a whiting and a smooth hound. No blank. Thank God for that. I'm glad I've managed to get decent fish on the camera. I know. Tell me about it, John. Oh, there's one there. There's got to be. I mean, I've had bigger than that, but it didn't half go with a bang. I'll say I'm just on the outside of the other channel. Right on the edge of it. About 100 whoops, about 110 yards out. The wind's picking up a bit as well. Take my divvy over. A couple of guys just gone past. Hey, Coal Creek. Thanks for coming in. A couple of guys gone past in a car and said, God, look at him, he's got a shark. Well, they are part of the shark film. That was a starry one, that. A starry hound, it had all these markings on its back. These flies are doing my head in. Everywhere. Well, I broke the old rod in and reel yet again. The only thing I can fault on that reel, it wants a bigger star drag on it. It's so tiny, I'm struggling with my fingers trying to tighten it up. And that reminds me, star drag. Oh, I didn't see him, Mick. Sorry. We'll go on again. Won't be a minute, folks. The lighting right. That's it. Just put a prawn on there because the wound's okay, so it's just a tap the prawn at the end. Just put another prawn on. Going back to the prawns. Prawns and a mug. It's a nice bass. Right, I'll just sit down and the rod will go again. Sorry about that, everybody. Hi Steve, yeah, I've just had a nice hound, about £4 and a, what's the name before, liquor whiting. I've just had another rattle on rod. I think it was a small, what's the name that? Small whiting messing with bait. Daddy go up prawn, see I'm on again now, tapping away again. I'll leave it for a minute. Look a whiting having a go at it. Go again, says it water, I'm only water, what, not 5 minutes and it's tapping away, says it hits the water. Hey Robbie. Is Lloydie on? Hey Lloydie, thanks for coming in. Look white in that, messing with the bait. There we go. I'm hoping so. Tony. I know there'll be a bass there tonight, most definitely. If they're about, the bass will be about. It's like coming out first time as the tides start to go high, the beginning of the high tides. They come in and feed. Heidi! How are you doing? I've just got to have had a couple of fish on this time yet. So we got 10:05. Oh, another hour yet. I was same here just before high tide and after high tide, half an hour after. Just tighten this line up a bit. A little tap. Something tapping away, probably like a whited or something. Hi JD, if you're on. I'm missing comments at the minute. I'm trying to sort something out here down inside of me. Hi JD. Thanks for joining in, Paul. There's a shoal up in whiting just going through at the minute. Just getting the other little tap. It's a bass I want, that bass. We'll get that bass, I've done it. I've had my bass and my hound till I come back. I'm sorry as well to people that are on. I know you've been doing some channels lives, I think it is on YouTube. Some of them I've been able to see, well, little bits, and some I've not been able to see, so I do apologise. I have got notifications up on my phone. It's just that I've been mad busy trying to sort things out with mum and stuff, and but I've not forgot about you. You know, they do come up and I'll watch them. I must say that rod that I'm using, the HPB diary, it pulled that fish in for fun. So it's like that. It could be a flounder on it or a little whiting. Give it another couple of minutes and I'll pull it in. Get another fresh one out. Just give me 1 minute, see, I don't want to turn it off. I've got enough wit thingy, Robbie, with your phone. I've got my power banks, I've got my spot lamps, I've got my tripods, my bivvy, my basket, bait. Bring half the house with me when I come. I usually bring my trolley, but I don't need it here tonight because where I'm parked, I'm straight out of the car onto the fence, well, onto the barriers like. I'm just going to pull this one in and get another one out because it was tapping away that night. Took the bait off. Could be crab or whatever, I don't know. I won't be a moment. Took the bait. Close it up. must remember my head torch next time. Worm. Turn it back. The run will go. Torch. You silly man. Other things to forget. There we go, another tap. Seems to be liking this prawn. At the water seconds, it's tapping away again. Night, Phil. Take care, mate. Thanks for coming on. Much appreciated. There we go. That's an hound bite, if I ever seen one. There we go. We'll be right, folks. Another big one. There we go, folks. Dogfish. The those sips. Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. So. Oh. Look at the mouth. No. Oh, yeah. Okay. Right there. There we go, everybody. Took it right down. It's alright though, it's go back fight another day. Right, let's just get this out. Come on. regular, that one. Three species. Not bad. A little bit distance. Ooh. All the distance. Believe that dogfish I've just had shrimp in its mouth. It depucked as well, but it's gone back okay.
Live stream that you do?
Yeah.
What on?
YouTube.
YouTube?
Alan's Castaways.
Huh?
Alan's Castaways. There's people on there from America as well.
Is it?
Canada, America. Give me a break a minute. Still got another tap. It's mad this bird. Like one of your sessions. I'll be with everybody in a minute. Just get this going on here ready for the next one. So that's one, a whiting, a smooth hound and a dogfish. 3 different species. That's not bad. Just what bass now. That'll top it all off. Quite surprised there's no bass about at the minute. Usually when they're about, the bass are about. It's time. Just gone outside. Oh. It's time for a bass. Time for a bass. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. I say that's 3 species tonight. Hound, dogfish and whiting. I just want a bass now to top it all off. Yeah, solo as well. Well, I've got a bit of solo at the minute behind me. It's only the play music in the car. I don't know if it's solo or not though. I thought I would have got one earlier on when I was close in here in this little channel, but nah, there was nothing playing. Seem to be getting them more out on that back channel. Must be like the M6 out there at the minute. Hi Michael, thanks for popping on. Mr. Bond. Sorry mate. I went back, it de-hooked. Anyway, I managed to get it out, but there was shrimp in it as well. It's been eating shrimp. It's gone back alright, it swam off. And thanks very much for getting screenshots for me. I've not got a clue when it comes to stuff like that. Hi Michelle. Sorry if I missed you before. There we go again. Oh my god. They're not giving me a break tonight, are they? Another dogfish, is it? I couldn't hold that one proper. I got pins and needles in my left hand. Come on, go again. Let's just pick that up and dropped it. I'll give it a minute. We've got time for a coffee. Probably not. I'm quite pleased with tonight, how tonight's gone. I expected a bass or an hound. I knew the hounds would be about. I expected a bass as well though. Come on then, take it if you want to take it. They seem to be hitting the bait and then dropping it. They're getting the prawn off the end. It should do because it's right up the shank. Just tighten this up slightly. I'll give that a minute, see if it develops. Now, the last one I brought in, I had a tap like that, it took the bait off. Well, took the prawn off the end. Seems to be loving these king prawns. They're better fed than me tonight, the fish. I look forward to my ribs when I get home. Nice cold beer. Just want that bass now. Nice bass to swim past. And I'm glad I brought the bivvy because to get that breeze off the microphone. And I say earlier on I set everything up and I had to turn it all round. But for those that have not seen or they might see later on, I'm using spring loaded panels tonight with 3/0 hooks and Gemini splashdowns with a 6-ounce breaker. That's on a £70 trace, £30 snud. I've got £18, I think it's IMAX, yeah, £18 IMAX with ASO tapered leader, 18 to £70 on the Dyra 7HT. Don't know what that was then. I was hoping we might have seen something tonight. They said meteor showers tonight. I was hoping we might have seen some. Well, the clouds clearing up because the stars are coming through. It's actually going to get a bit chilly again in a bit. I usually get to Daiwa, Andrew. Oops, there we go again. There's a minute, folks. Is it swimming towards me? Picked up and dropped it. Missed it. Never mind. Oh. That's right. Spit the bait. Won't be a minute, folks. Let it all go. Hi Bob, thanks for joining in. Coming on mate, thank you. Oh God, I'm out of breath. Been non-stop. Come on, bass. Make me night. What's that bass? I hope everybody's enjoying the stream so far. It's 11:15. I said I'd give it till past. And just see, or just after. I want that bass. I know they're out there. If the hounds are out there and the doggies and the bass will be there. We're getting another slight tap at something sniffing at it at the minute. There we go. Oh God, not giving me a break tonight. I won't be long. Folks, I just got to dip down the steps, get this one in. Nice one, that. I've just lost it on the steps at the bottom. Oh, bugger. Bugger, bugger, bugger. So come. Upside down a minute. Oh. Shaving. Now that was a nice fish. I got right to the steps, I just went down to against the steps and it come off. Oh God. That was bigger than the first one I got. It was, Andrew, it was an hound, mate. Nice one as well. A bit bigger than that first one I had. I got it, flopped its tail and off it went. Splashed its tail and gone. Right bottom at steps. I've lost a few here just in front of me on the ramp, many a time. And here in front of me there's like steps going down here, there and everywhere to like breakwaters type of thing. And you lose your fish on them, they hook up and you lose them. So I go down the steps at bottom and I managed to get it up to the slope and it got near its step and come off. Big splash and off it went. It's a nice one, that, I know. That would have been one for camera. Hi Ryan. Hound, doggy, whiting, and I've just lost my belt on bottom at steps. I think it's somebody's walking past Bivy. See a shadow. Been hectic. Go in about 5 minutes, then they're banging away again. Prawn and black lug. You see that dogfish head before, that was full of shrimp. Hey buddy, thanks for coming in. It's morning there, isn't it, at the minute? Is it coming up to morning? You're welcome, mate. It was nice to see you fishing the other day on the pond. Well, I know you had an hectic night, did you, last night round with your Uncle Paul with his keys or something for the car, he was saying. Little sods they are. Thanks, buddy. We enjoy yours as well, mate. It's nice to see what's being caught all over different parts of the world and how they fish and things like that. You know, different baits and flies and lures and stuff. We'll just get that bass on there, be made up. Come on. There we go again. Come on. Feels like another dogfish, this one. Wait a minute, folks. Another dogfish, folks. If you can see that at all. Took it right down again. Oh, God. Oh. What a night. I've cut the line. I'm right down this one. Just give me 1 minute. Oh, poor bugger. Okay. I put this one back, it's took the hook right down and I've just cut the line. You can see the blood there, it's gone right down. Go and get it back quick. Gone back alright. Had to cut the hook. Let the fish suffer. this one away. Oops. I need my torch now. Snug on that. Well, we can you rig up with it. At least the fish is gone back. So fight another day. It'll rust out the hook eventually. So he's killing it just for the sake of an hook. Whew. Out of breath now. I think this will be my last cast. Now I did say about 11:30. Hey Timothy. Thanks for joining in. Oh God. Yeah, I said I'd be home for about 11:30, 1 o'clock. A busy day tomorrow. Let's start packing stuff and things for Mum's. Things sorted out at home. Oh, no blank. Is that 2 doggies, a smooth hound and a whiting? Would have been 2 smooth hound if that other one hadn't come off. It was a lovely fish, the other one. Yeah, tight lines for tomorrow, Timothy. We're going to be played with doggies now. No, it is, Nick, because I said I'd be home for about 12:30, 1:45. Then I'll have a shower and have something to eat, have a bed, and then up in the morning and get some stuff packed up ready for going over to Mum's. It's been good to get out. I needed it. I've enjoyed it. I needed it. No rubber hooks, Ryan. Proper Sakuma mantas, mate. 3 holes and 4 holes. Must have been a good rubber hook because I brought it in. That last one I've just lost on steps. Flapped its tail out and bang, and off it went. It was a nice one, that as well. It was a big bugger. But no blank. Near blank. Yeah, it'd be my last one this now. So I'll pack up about past. The light's done well again. Oh God, I didn't that coming back. Oh, I meant to tell you, mate, yeah, he's good, your lad on the bass guitar. There we go again. Tap, tap, tap. Another doggy. I did have a look at him the other day, and he's good on the bass. Hey, God, I'm making off. They must be popping over that back channel. We're not far off it. Right there, Timothy. God, he's got some guitars, some equipment. I think you have as well, haven't you, Mick? You play keyboard or something? That's one thing I've not checked is my power on my phone. Oh, alright. Hey Rob, yeah, I'm going to be finishing soon, mate. Another 10 minutes. I'll try and be away from here just after 1:30. Get home for about 12:30. Something to eat, have a shower, something to eat, have a beer, bed, up in the morning, pack some stuff. Sort a few things out at home, fill in before I go away. Right before Susie hit the water, bang, 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 bang. I think they've all swum off. I'm just glad there was some fish on the stream anyway for everybody to see. Buzzing about that. When it was coming in before, it was very, very calm. I thought, oh, it's going to be one of them nights. But it's produced. It's like a tap on there then. Not surprised there's no bass about. That's what I was hoping for. together. Leave them tonight. King prawn. Must be king prawn. Sound we got. It's past. A full of coffee, and then I'll start to pack up. And the stream. I want to thank everybody for coming on tonight. Much appreciated. Hope you've enjoyed. Hope it's been an experience for some that's never been on before. Hope you've enjoyed it. Been enjoyable for me to be out and not blank and show some fish on stream. There we go. It's been non-stop. If it's took it. There's something there. Probably another dogfish. Yeah. Something there. I'll pick it up and take off. Sure. Just put these bits away. Oh, God. That's all. Right guys, I'm going to end the stream there. I'll thank everybody that's been on this evening. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'll keep my eyes open for the channels coming on. They're all a great watch. At least they're not blank tonight. We've had some nice fish out. Like I say, I hope everybody's enjoyed it, and I'll speak to everybody soon. I'm off to Wales on Friday for a couple of weeks, so I'll keep in touch while I'm there and keep my eyes open for the streams coming on. Thanks for those over the water that's been watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I enjoy your channels. Well, you've had a bit of pleasure out of it tonight. Something different over here in England. And all I can say is tight lines, everybody. Take care. Mick, I hope you're back better soon, and you, Nick. And everybody else that's been on. I'll take care for now. Stay safe, tight lines, and I will speak to everybody soon. And thanks very much again for watching. Night everybody for now. Bye for now. Stay safe. God bless. Take care. Bye for now. Bye. Bye everyone.